To honor Veterans Day, we had the opportunity to sit down with local author Ken Conklin and his wife Barbara. Ken Conklin, himself a Vietnam veteran, wrote about Tuskegee Airman and Olympic gold medalist Norvel Lee in his book called Norvel, an American Hero.
One of the very inspiring stories for me was when I was researching Norvel Lee's life and talking to his family. I've always felt that the glitter in his life was winning an Olympic gold medal and the civil rights case that he was involved with. But what he did the rest of his life was far more probably telling for him and meaningful to him. And I had reached out to the Washington, D.C. Boxing Commission, and I got a phone call from Henry Jones, who was the ring announcer for Washington, D.C. And he said to me, he had somebody he wanted me to talk with. And so a few days later, I got this person's phone number. I called him. His name is Adrian Davis. Adrian Davis is a well-known boxing trainer in the professional boxing world. And what he told me is he was a 15-year-old juvenile out in the streets of Washington, D.C., where Norvel and got in some sort of trouble, and Norvel took him under his wings, introduced. Yeah. And then he paused for a moment and then told me, he said, his life would not have been what it was if he had not met Norvel Lee. Wow. It was a very telling moment.
Wow.
He also told me that he had, Norvel, for some reason, was on the phone with Rocky Marciano, the famous boxer, and put Adrian on the phone with him so that he could talk to
oh my goodness.
Rocky Marciano. Yes.
You wrote this wonderful book here about Norvel Lee, and he was a veteran. Tell us about how that made a connection to you.
Was selected for flight training at Tuskegee, and is a Tuskegee Airman. And that was an illuminating moment for me regarding his life in general, family, and learning that he spent a 30-year career as in the Air Force Reserves, and he retired as a lieutenant colonel. For the most part, this is a true story. Veterans Day means to me a chance to remember the people I served with in Vietnam, and also the people I've known throughout my life that served in the other wars, such as